I can't hear you, baby. I can't hear you.
My bad. What's up, Lions Den, small business community? Welcome to October 1st, the last quarter of the year.
Yes,
And we
yes.
wanted to come live with you guys before we get with the VIP. But what's up? What's up? What's up? I turn it over to you, Bishop. I'm sorry. Husband, go ahead.
Hey, everyone, how y'all doing today? I want to just also say, man, happy last quarter of the year. For those who are out there, there's a lot of stuff should be happening this month, this quarter. A lot of things happen this quarter. Looking at your taxes, looking at your franchise taxes, looking at your making sure you register properly. No, making sure you're closing your books out, cleaning your books out. The main thing happening this time of year, baby, is while we're closing our year out, the government is starting their year up. Today is the
Hello.
so
Hello.
this
Hello. Right.
the funding has been made available. There's so many things you need to know about business, but the very most important things. A lot of us look for customers. First tip today: a lot of us look for customers. You
Right.
need to look for the money. Where is the money that's set aside for your niche? And the
Yeah.
government is a very large place, and government does not just come and form the White House. The city get paid. If you're an event planner, the city gets so much money every year to host events.
Right.
Um, your county gets so much money to repair streets. So this last quarter of the year.
I love it. We're coming tonight to do a Q&A, and that was one of the questions, Bishop, was what is government contracting? You know, a lot of people may ask that question, and that's one of the questions. What is government contracting? So when you put that out there, yes, it is the closing of the year. A lot of people get scared because they're hearing, oh, the government is about to shut. They do this every year. Like,
Yeah,
well, the last 3 years that we've known about this, they've been doing it every year. It's a new year calendar for the government and for government contracting. So, kind of, what is government contracting?
but this let's talk about real quickly on that piece on government shutdown, and I want to talk about the piece on government shutdown, and just because, just understand how does the calendar year works for the government. The government calendar year doesn't go from January to January. The government calendar year goes from October to October. So when
Right,
you get government shutdown, what they're really saying is that we can't agree on all the bills, we can't agree on all the paperwork, so we can't really sign off until we agree. And so they may shut down for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They can't ever shut down completely. And so what they can't just shut down forever. We'll fall apart as a country. But they do shut down long enough to come to an agreement on what we're going to do. But that's what we're going to do is on 90% of it is how we're going to spend our money. The
right,
government main function is to maintain order and to fund the different efforts of the everything got to be funded, right? And
right.
so government contracting is any, write this word down, any agency that has money that they have to spend. Any agency that has money they have to
They
spend.
have monies.
Yeah.
Monies.
Agency is the county is an agency, Child Protective Services agency, the
Hmm.
prison is agency. Uh,
Adult Protective Services is an agency.
these are
Your city has an agency. Shepherd, who we work with, is an agency. Shepherd, Texas, is
yeah.
considered an agency. You have different people that are agencies. So yeah, go ahead.
And as they get their money, they have to spend it. They have to spend it. But listen, not only do they have to spend it, listen to this. This is a very important part. This is what we don't understand. Not only do they have to spend it, they don't do anything themselves. They have a budget, and they say, "Hey, you're the staffing." So they hire administrators to administrate the funding, but then everything else they have to contract out. They have to contract out, pens, papers, water, everything they have to contract out. So if you can find out, like if you do events, if you do marketing, if you do websites,
Mhm.
it's one thing to do a website for me. Well, I'm going to pay you on a lighter scale. But if you can partner with other people, you can do website for your county. You can
For
literally do
colleges, for
for
we
school.
that was a contract for when we went to Preview A&M for
Mhm.
UT. That was
Yeah.
a contract for web designer for their actual entire thing. But yeah, go ahead.
And the key thing, you don't have to even, some of us get so intimidated. Well, that's too large. It's too large. We last year printed out 27 posters for Cold Spring School District. That was government contract.
Mhm. Right.
They had some money that they had to spend on marketing. Businesses set aside money for marketing. Businesses set aside money for custodial, for construction. So we just walk away. Do y'all need any more marketing material? They literally paid us for 27 posters, one for each campus. So you can practice on a small level, learn how to move, and then start going from high school to multiple schools. Then from multiple schools to, maybe a small community college, from small community college to university. You learn how to scale and you find out how much you can do. And then maybe I can't do it all, but I may hire a company who does larger business because we we didn't print anything up. We called up our company that we
We
contracted.
vendor out. We're a vendor to this company, and we decided to partner with this vendor and allow them to be the ones to they print out all the information and we benefit from it. So
That's it. And
yeah.
so that's government contracting. There's more to that. We can get deeper into this. So much more to government contracting. There's so much more to even preparing yourself for it. Because just because you're a small business, don't count yourself out. Because we think, oh, the government only hire large businesses. No, the government hire one person businesses that is not afraid to go hire larger businesses. Quick example: the government needs some guns. They didn't want to do business with Smith and Wesson because they don't have time to sit down and do contracts. This one guy went in to Smith and Wesson and said, "Hey, I want to buy guns from you." He don't have the money to buy the guns. I want to buy guns from you. He knew he got the contract. He found their pricing. Told the government, I marked, for instance, he wanted the guns. Maybe the Smith and Wesson would sell it for $1 million. He said, "I'm gonna sell it for $1.5 million, $1,500,000." Go to government. The government said, "I like your price." He transported the guns to the government. He kept 500,000. Paid the Smith and Wesson $1 million. I'm using crazy numbers, but it's not too far off.
Yeah.
He did a transaction. So that's how it works.
Yeah.
We caught up too far. How many other questions do we have?
Oh, one other question was, what's the difference between a LLC and a nonprofit? What is the difference between, what's the difference between LLC and nonprofit?
It literally is, almost one parallel. And I'm gonna try to explain it as simple as I can. When you're LLC, you have the person giving you the money came from a for-profit mindset. LLC is for-profit. It's a limited liability corporation, right? A nonprofit like 501c3 is a company. It's who receives the money and what they can do with it. If I am a nonprofit and I receive the money from the government could write two different checks. They literally have money that they have to write to nonprofits. They have money they write to for-profits. But when you're a nonprofit, you have to follow a certain regimen behind this money. But when the government give you the money, they say, "Hey, we are distributing money. We want your help distributing money. So we're going to give it to your smaller group to help." We have a huge budget to help out women, disadvantaged women, maybe abused women. So we have a lot of money we have to help out abused women. But we literally need your help. So we're going to find organizations out there, nonprofit organizations, and say, "Hey, you nonprofit organization, we're going to send you 500,000 and show me that you've already been working. You've already been doing this. I want to see you manage our money the way we require you to manage our money and hire LLCs to come in and work for the money we gave you. So we're going to give you this money and we want you to hire companies that got LLCs to come in and support these women." And so let's say for you have a 501c3 and you have LLC. Your 501c can receive this nonprofit money from the government and they and say, "Hey, we have this women's shelter we're going to support." Now your LLC, say your LLC is an education department, a company, you're going to educate. Now your 501c3 can legally hire your education company, LLC, to come in and do work. And your LLC money is unencumbered. That means it's no restrictions. You can do what you want to with that money. Nonprofit money comes from the government, there are restrictions. You got to report who you gave it to.
Right.
Once you gave it to your LLC, as long as the LLC is legit, as long as the paperwork's together, maybe as long as they can provide the services you pay for, that money reaches your hand. You completed your nonprofit obligations, and now your for-profit can spend the money how they want to because now they provided the service. You get paid them to provide the service. A lot more to that too. We can go.
Yeah, and here's the thing: we have both. We have a nonprofit and we have a for-profit. And I always tell people this when it comes to nonprofit, the nonprofit belongs to the streets. It really doesn't belong to you. It is for you to give back to the community. Yeah, you can pay other people, but when you're the president over, that's totally different. And a lot that goes into that part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Go ahead.
Don't play with the government's money. Don't play.
Yeah, that part.
So, and a lot of people open up nonprofits because they think free money.
Mm-hmm.
Change that dynamic right quick. More people open up nonprofit because we're gonna get free money. No, I want you to change the dynamic and think like this here. I want an LLC. I want a nonprofit so I can get money to do what I'm trying to do.
Right.
I'm already helping women. I'm already helping children. I'm already helping the community. This is money to help us do what we're trying to do.
Do more. Right.
More, bigger, larger.
Right.
And now you can still accomplish your goal, and your goal is not to get money. Now, once you get it, you manage it properly. Let's say, for instance, you don't have an LLC. Now you need to vet companies. Say, look here, I have the funding to come in. These women need help. Now, I want to vet you and see, can you provide my services I need? This woman need food, so we're going to spend our money with you for food. These women need sanitary napkins, so we're going to buy sanitary napkins from this place. These women need counseling, so we're going to pay your company for counseling. And if you do have a resource that you know you can do, a family member you know about this, don't just choose their family. I'm going to try to find them a way to get money. Don't get yourself in trouble. But if
that can get you in trouble.
If they're legitimate way to service your need, you can then want to allocate those funds. Hope that made sense.
Yeah, I hope so too. And that we learn more of that in the VIP lines where we teach more about that. But if you ever have a question, you can always ask in this group. We'll always come back and do a live. And unfortunately, it has to be pop up because our schedule is so busy. So whenever I throw a pop up in there, I try to give like 30 minutes before, something to that nature, to let you know that we'll be going live and talking in this group privately to business owners. So whenever you have a question, please let us know, inbox us or send us an email or however you want to do it. That's all I really have, Bishop. For who? For me? Go ahead.
For you. I want to know, as you're doing business and you're matriculating in business, this is my question to my wife.
Okay.
How do you decide what should be a business and what should be a hobby?
That's a good question. So the way that you decide that is that when it's a hobby versus business. So when it's a hobby, it's something that you love, you may be passionate about. It may be something that you like to do. And so my hobby and my passion is writing books. When it comes to being able to write books, that's something that I do, and only one person can write my book. I can always pay somebody, but I write my books personally. So when doing that, it's only one person can do this job, not multiple people. And that's when it becomes a hobby. If you're the only one that can make this product, if you're the only one that can, and please hear my heart when I say that it's a hobby, because you may make a little bit of coins, but not a whole lot. But it's something that you love to do. I love to pour into women. I love to see women win. So I have a Butterfly Academy mentorship. Only one person can do my mentorship, which is me, because it's my heart, it's my passion. But I may charge about $200, per person to be able to do this. Which again, if I'm doing this, I'm gonna have to do this all year in order to make a buku of money. I have a business, and that business, I have to have several people that are working with me within my business. So I have a book publishing business. And so in my book publishing business, yes, I'm the one that could do the book publishing business, all of that. But I have other people that work with me. I have, Candace, other people that's a part of it. But for me, when it comes to business, I want to be able to allow myself to sub out other people to do what I cannot do. To me, that's the business. When you can do what I cannot do, I can't do roofs, so I'm gonna pay somebody to do roofs. I can't do so I'm a partner with someone that could do that. So to me, a hobby is something that you love, that you do, but only you can do it. Yeah. Only your two hands can make this thing happen. But a business is when you can do it and other people can help you do it to make this happen. It's a partnership. So for me, I have a business. I have a hobby. Which is my book publishing company. To me, it's a hobby, but I also get paid for it, right? Yeah. I have my books that come. I also got to get paid for that. But it's like a hobby. It's something that I love, and I want to see people win. I want them to write their story, tell their story, right? But a business for me is our real estate company, you know, where I don't really have to even touch that. We just make sure you make your payment every month. That's pretty much it. But it's residual income that is coming through. I hope that helped. Does that make sense?
I actually like that because even we said that a lot of times, and today you even broke it down even better because I like it because now I can correlate two things together at the same time. I can correlate hobby and hustle. Because I used to think that hobby was just something we done for free, but no, it's not just something to do for free. Hobby is hustle. Your hustle is your hobby. Your hobby.
Yeah.
And so whatever you can do. Hey, I love teaching. I love training. But you know what? Yeah, that's about. I like it. I love helping, seeing people's eyes change, right, and see people's life change. But that's really my hustle. That's my hustle. But our business is what we can make money with and not have to be there.
I call it making money in your sleep.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I like where you sleep and you have residual ways to, you know, where there's funding that is coming into your home. You know, and I'll tell anybody, if you have a hobby, man, and it's something you love, create a platform. And that's a whole nother conversation, digital, create a way for people to be able to constantly to be able to give to your hobby. And that could be something that can eventually turn into a business. So I gotta say that your hobby can eventually turn into a full business, but it's just depends on what you do. If you make t-shirts, it's great that you make the t-shirts, but
a good example, baby, is a barbershop. I love cutting hair, right? But only one. But when it becomes a business, I open a barbershop and hire 5 barbers.
That part. That's bigger. Oh, that's a bigger way of thinking. That's when you think outside the box. That's what I mean. When I started my book publishing company, I thought I had to do the editing. I had to do the printing of the book. I had to make sure. No. I hire other people and I partner with them where they can make some money. I can make some money, and we're able to. I only get paid for my part, but I know we're gonna have to go here in a minute. So
I ain't want to rush because I want to say this too because I want to elevate somebody real quick. Somebody's listening. I don't know how many people somebody's listening, but I want to elevate somebody real quick because I want to differentiate the barber to the business owner because 2 people, both of y'all like cutting hair, both of y'all like making money cutting hair, but one who actually buys the business office, the one who actually buys the chairs, what differentiates you is that you think bigger, you take risk, you're not afraid, and so that barber who don't take risks, who don't, think bigger, need you to get out of your fearful place and take that risk. And the moment you take that risk, you become an opportunity for other barbers to come up under you.
Come on.
Robbing them, you giving them access. And now they watching you. And if it's just a barber, maybe it's t-shirts, maybe you making a t-shirt network to where you can buy t-shirts from anywhere possible. Think bigger, take risk, create opportunities.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we got 10 minutes. We got to get with the VIP lines in. Listen, we're doing something. I do want to add this to close this out. We're doing something special for women in business, women-owned business, to be a part of our Lions Den VIP. Only you. We're going to give you a code if you want to be a part of that. A special that we did in September. We're proud to say, I think it's 10, 11 people that's in the Lions Den, but come and be a part of that with us. As we share bi-weekly and all that. You saw the videos, you kind of know because you're a part of this group. But if you want to go bigger, think bigger, for women only, we're doing a deal because it's the month of October where it's Women in Business Month. And we want to help you grow that business. So until next time, man, I'm going to try my best to let y'all know earlier when we go live. But I thank you for those that have rocked out with us, that are live with us, those that are watching the replay. Thank you. Bishop, real quick, any last words? We got 5 minutes. Any last words?
I just say, join the Lions Den VIP if you want to be bigger and better. I know that for real, keep pushing. TD Jake said this other day. He said that he believed God wanted us to be homeowners. He wanted us to be homeowners. I say something else. I think God wants us to be entrepreneurs too. It's a stage. I really believe that God wants us to be entrepreneurs. Legacy, we're going to talk about tomorrow on Coffee Conversation.
You telling them. Okay. Join us tomorrow, 6. Wait, I'm gonna say this real quick before you give the title, because we don't never give the title. So only the lines in people gonna know the title for tomorrow. Join us 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll try to share it in here with you guys so y'all can kind of see, but it's early in the morning because that's all we got. 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join us there. But go ahead, husband.
Leaving a legacy. Leaving a legacy. We don't know the importance of leaving a legacy. So tomorrow we're going to briefly hit on some things about leaving a legacy. We're going to touch briefly on what's behind me. And if you ever watch my lives, you'll see the stuff behind me. We're going to touch briefly on what's behind me and how we're utilizing this to leave a legacy. We don't get a choice. And we're going to be very shallow because I don't want to choke anybody tomorrow. So we're going to figure out a way how we can water this way down. But legacy building is important. So you can't leave a legacy if you only work Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. You can only leave a retirement. That's not a legacy. Retirement eats up. Even if you die, you can leave your retirement to your children. Yeah. But we want to leave a source of income to your children.
All right. That's it, y'all. We got to get on with the VLP. So thank y'all for rocking out. Thank y'all for watching. And if you watch a replay, thank you. Join us tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on Tonya Harden Ministry, but I'll share it in here. But you'll get the notifications on Tonya Harden Ministry or our YouTube page and all that. All right. Until next time, man, keep going. What's your saying, Bishop? Because I have a saying for everything. What's your slogan?
Yeah. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.